And the millions watching across the world. It's Vitality versus BetBoom. Are you excited, Harry?
Oh, I'm really excited. I can't believe they've let me on the mic at this time of day. It's nearly night time. Here we are, BetBoom. They're leading over towards the A side, but wouldn't you know it, Vitality are right there and ready to meet them. Oh, in a ZywOo they go, but it's only one. And so the pistol round ends like this.
No, it's not over. What do you give up so fast?
Yeah.
It's hell no.
It's over.
Vitality won't give up. Look at this.
This
Look at
is
Messi.
this is the French cope coming
British
through.
Knight. With his P2000 alone in the 1v4. Where were you when Messi did it all in the clutch?
There's no way.
I was hoping really. I tried to manifest it.
He was summoning it.
Yeah, I actually started believing. I started believing for a hot minute
right?
there. That was fire.
That's how it works.
I like the Maniac play-by-play arc.
Perfecto would win that.
Yeah.
And he might soon
Let me just get on the phone.
Oh, okay, so this is a cool start. Who's winning right now? Vitality? That's awesome. They're on their way to the playoffs.
Map 1 was Vitality. It's 13-4, Harry. Just to catch you up, it was a very one-sided game of Mirage.
That doesn't even sound fun.
It's okay, because you are here now. And so is the fun.
All right, here we are.
5 MP9s now.
Don't see that every day. Oh, the MP9s have found one. flameZ getting involved as well. Love that for him. ZywOo going to try run away from this, but Chiron is chasing him down. Oh dear. This is why the 5 MP9 buy is goated. ZywOo dead immediately now, of course, as Nafany wrestles with the AK. And this is one hell of a recovery from
Apex, known for his clutching now. Finds good timing. Gets the first 1v1 situation, Harry.
Oh, Apex, you monster! Known for his clutching indeed. And what did he just say, man?
And the French prove once again they're better than the British.
Of course.
And he come back.
It wouldn't be the first time, and it certainly won't be the last.
We all remember the 100-Year War.
Is that, can I say it's too soon? Is that, please? How many hundreds of years have to go by for it to be
time? Tragedy plus time equals comedy, right? So the equation is working here. Is that enough time? The 5 MP9s now. The new reference way of playing the force buy. Nah, no utility, no 5-7, no, just 5 big old MP9s.
I can't remember who it was, but it was way back when I was still coaching. A team started on Inferno in the second round, doing that with the best spawns. 2 guys go down mid, right? And it was just wild. Like you were caught completely off guard by that. We copied it after, of course. that's what meta means.
Do you actually know what the acronym META stands for?
Most effective tactic available.
There we go.
Wait, really?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
That's actually what that means.
Most effective tactic available.
Do you know what SWAT means?
That I actually don't know.
Special weapons and tactics.
All right. Do you know what? Do you know what?
Here it comes. Wait a minute.
IFB means?
IFB?
Yeah. You know, you guys are wearing them all the time.
I do.
What does it mean, Harry? Why are you just asking?
You need to know the answer. That's not how it works.
I know, you guys are apparently the acronym kings and just throwing them all out there. Oh, look at Chiron. Dead now, of course. flameZ trying to hold the line. He needs the BFG, and he's got it. I know what that one means.
We might be the acronym kings, but flameZ is the A-side king. A-side king. There we go.
We're working our way.
First game of the day.
It's okay. It's okay. We're warming up.
So
warming up for 7 hours.
With that IFB acronym.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the answer. Can't just leave us hanging and hungry like that.
Naturally. Wait, that's not the right thing. Oh, God damn.
God knows what did you
I'm
find?
ruining this interruptible foldback.
Foldback?
Yep.
Are you sure?
I'm calling shenanigans.
Yeah?
I don't think that's what it is at all. We need someone from audio engineering to confirm that information.
IFB.
I know. I'm just reading what Google's telling me, bro.
Oh, we just had we had the confirmation. You were right.
I was right. / Google was right. Together, we're almost unstoppable.
I mean, you and Google, what a duo that is.
Yeah, some would say. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Harry's
Harry, just take a minute.
Harry is
Drink some
definitely
water.
the type of a guy like, you know, if something happens to me, clear my search history.
That's not true at all, yeah. Sorry, I'm just cracking open a cold one right now. A little Monster Energy Ultra.
You like the taste of that white monster?
I do, actually. I do. It's delicious.
It's a good reference.
This is just pistols, man.
It's okay.
That's why we're
just
different,
the
man.
stats.
Everyone's raging.
Get on that. Get on that.
It's like if you watch a basketball, like nothing matters until the fourth quarter. You know? Like that's what this is the same. Like the first 5-6 rounds, anything can happen really.
I take it that's at the end of the game.
You can't win a game
the fourth quarter
in 6 rounds, Harry.
But the answer is in the name, quarter. So there's 4 of them. The fourth quarter would be the last one.
Like how Techno, every kill he gets is a quarter of the way to earning his name. God, I'm just gonna have some. I'm gonna have some of this monster, right? Give me 1 sec.
Oh my God, the waffle zone has been entered.
The black into the white monster might not have been the play.
No, it's the double monster strap. We'll have to see if it pays off for him. But over here in mid, ZywOo
back in the game.
I've seen this guy use an AWP once or twice, so let's see what he can get away with here.
It's been smoked out. Oh, but that's dangerous angle. Zorte's not going to expect that.
Go on.
Oh no, the timing.
He doesn't need the timing.
Psych.
He's quick with it. And when you see that AWP in mid, you don't want to go into it. So maybe you're just going to go ahead and group up over here on some of the extremities, right? Starting to walk up through water. You will get smoked off down in dark.
I would like to see ZywOo move around though. After that first kill being found, you can just replace a rifle behind you and change your position. That's what m0NESY would do, and here we go. Punished immediately. I didn't see that one coming though, but a movement would have been nice. And now that's an incursion, a possible path in for BetBoom.
How have you been saying this fella's name?
You know what? I haven't said his name the entire first map.
There's the key.
Mayonnaise. No,
Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
I hear someone call him Jazz. I think it was Freya's idea. Just call him Jazz.
I like Jazz.
Yes.
I like Jez or mayonnaise. I like the way Jez looks like mayonnaise.
Stick with Jez.
Don't do the Jez. They're getting covered in Jez right now. Zorte dead. Vitality. They're still running away with this game. So if anyone was tuning in, imagining a world where Vitality didn't do this, I don't know. You were in the wrong place. This is all coming up Vitality right
it's
now.
It's working pretty well. That spot in the playoffs just right there. For the taking, just ripe.
But you see, ZywOo is actually so ahead of the curve that everyone would think he's going to go somewhere else, so he just stays.
You're right.
Like he kind of peeked and missed, but there was no util there. There was nothing. It was op versus AK.
Now the regression now coming in from Vitality. flameZ is going to be sent on orbit by Apex. Doesn't see anyone. That's a bit of information for Kyron. Probably relaying that, and he's calling the rest of the pack. The Wolves.
Harry, is there anything that excites you about BetBoom?
Aside from Rush's joke in his game.
I mean, I always liked Kyron back in like the Academy League. He was pretty fire.
You like his time in VP?
Well, so then that's where even that statement gets a little bit hard to decipher. You know, it's like, yeah, it was a little underwhelming, but he's got a very aggressive style now. Look at this from Zorte. Hang on, he's added a bit of intrigue to this round. Big Jez heading in towards dark. It's now they're armed. They're dangerous here.
They have no util to play with though. So I smoke and Molotov on Apex. They have 3 kits, so that's never going to be a problem. They can take the time, put down the util. Zorte is going to have to peek on that angle. flameZ finds him immediately. Now Magno's position is known. First one, but traded immediately by ZywOo. Round number 5 on the board for Vitality. All going according to plan.
Because, you know, BetBoom was a cool story at the start. It's like all these guys that got benched or removed from their teams,
yeah, like
you know, they're coming together. It's the revenge tour.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we're going to show them that they were right, that they removed us. Was what ended up kind of happening, unfortunately. I don't know. I think the problem for them was, jokes aside, I think they really lacked a lot of discipline in their game, you know, individually. Like, over-peaking, hero plays, taking matters into your own hands, right? Instead of just playing the macro game a little bit more. And it's actually a team that coaching can help elevate this team a lot. Like if you can iron out those mistakes, or if the players just don't want to play with discipline, remove them and replace them.
It always felt like Kyron was a bit of a loose cannon for that. I mean, his Counter-Strike has always been ultimately aggressive. And Nafany almost felt like he was so frustrated by how things ended up in Cloud9 that when he finally got full reign of whatever he was doing, then he went on full send crazy. So I agree with you. Now, Zorte used to be a player that I was very hyped about. And he hasn't really delivered on the promises that I was hoping to see. But someone who's delivering, once again, is the boy. The ZywOo. The Woo. 12 kills now.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, this team isn't that great. They're not playing like great Counter-Strike. So I know it's always tough to judge a player when you know that's the scenario. For example, I think someone like Lato, if he goes to a better team, could be like one of the best players from Brazil, right? But even maybe Dumao, but it's like that, you know, legacy slash, you know, there was always something was off in all those teams. That's why even someone like Malbs, when he was there, it wasn't going so great. Now he's thriving in MA.
Oh, look at this. Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Zorte's playing it single player right now. Oh my God, look at this guy go! And so Zorte has exploded onto the scene here. ZywOo might have started this off. This round has all been all kills.
The round is over.
And Vitality can't even go for it.
Go back.
You start with a double kill from ZywOo, you're thinking, we've done enough to win the round, and then Zorte single-handedly wins it for BetBoom.
That's what I was going to say. Like from a tactical standpoint, there's not really a lot for me to go off of here. It's not like they've exploited some kind of mysterious liability in the defense. Like, he basically found one overly curious CT, and then from that point on, it was two magnificent flicks coming out of Zorte to put BetBoom on round number 2. So good for BetBoom, I guess. That's going to get the blood going a little bit. It's going to get people motivated, although they don't get to save any weapons. Not even the AWP of Zorte. I'm not sure. They're not even going to have... They might have enough money to repurchase it if they want to play around a little bit, but it might just be full rifles coming off of the back of that win. So yeah, from a highlight perspective, that's what I was talking about here. mezZ gets slightly curious, but that's a beautiful flick, and so it's the same for the third one. So this is all Zorte's work. It's a one-man show, and it was beautiful to watch.
Yeah, some great shot. I think mezZ is just trying to sort of shoulder peek for info, but great.
It's not a great mistake.
Yeah, yeah. Still, I don't think Perfecto dies there.
Dude, he's flicking every round now. I like this. Nafany, hello. Oh, clash of the brains there in middle, and Nafany comes out ahead.
In-game leaders.
You thought you were going to get away with that one, huh?
Oh, another kill from Nafany. That's a treat. 2 kills. Love that for him. And now BetBoom's sitting a man up in the 4-on-3. It's just Spinks left over here towards this B site.
Yeah, they should know it. They should know it's just Spinks. The name tag doesn't lie. Spinks get found after just one kill.
He's so
good. Is Vitality going to try? They're trying into this. flameZ going in. Magno just giving away a kill that wasn't exactly necessary. Good nade as well from flameZ, and suddenly the clutch goes in favor of Vitality.
He didn't plant either, so Siren's got to come running in, mop up these kills. Getting that bomb planted should be nothing more than a dream. flameZ looking to have uprooted the round here. Now it's all left onto ZywOo. The Siren song beckons him in. Oh, nearly nailed it. ZywOo reroute around the smoke, and Siren's got no idea. Oh, no. The mistimings go both ways. Siren's got the bomb right here, and he's just seen ZywOo. Now he has all the info.
Yeah, but ZywOo is
he's outbraining himself. ZywOo's thinking, I'm so smart, man. I'm going to go get him.
And now when the plan comes in, he's not even going to be sure. It's going to take him a good 5 seconds to realize, oh, okay, that was 3 seconds, and then run back. That was actually 1. Don't worry about it. But the time zone difference.
Did Siren plant? Can he see the bomb from here even? He would look like he planted for Temple.
I have to see.
Yeah, not really. He's going to win the fight straight up, and he will. ZywOo goes running right into him. And so that was a round there.
ZywOo played a little too passive in that 1v1. Like, once the info is found and flameZ is completely fighting and he knows he's going to limit the damage, I would have liked ZywOo to be a bit more in-your-face type Counter-Strike. You know where he is, damage has been done, playing around in the smoke like that. Of course he got unlucky. That was unfortunate.
Don't do this. You're just now criticizing him so people can say, oh, look, he's criticizing ZywOo. He walked through the smoke. That was aggressive. He just got unlucky with the timing. He thought Siren went, hey, it's fine. Your boy's doing good.
It's all right.
He's back.
I won't talk about the veto. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you play with a lot of French people. You're borderline French yourself.
That's what everyone thinks.
Yeah. Do French and British people get on?
French and British people?
Yeah.
How would I know? I'm Swiss.
Well, I know, but come on, man. Damn.
They get along with
everyone. I don't think there's a any kind of recent beef.
You're speaking for a whole nation here. I just want to
as a non-French, I would just like to establish that as a disclaimer.
I've just always been curious, what's the vibe with flameZ? Oh, ZywOo. Lovely in the middle, but will fall eventually. BetBoom pulling up with some good rounds here. Oh, and Jez. Big Jez.
And the speed once again. It happened twice on Mirage. BetBoom found only 2 rounds on their T side, but 2 of them came out of very quick plays. Once it was straight out the middle, once it was straight out of the A ramp. And now that's the kind of speed that we were talking about. Immediate trade onto middle, a lot of nades being used as well to make sure ZywOo doesn't have a place to retreat. And then the A side, an absolute train that runs over flameZ. And that's going to be round number 4. They're making a game out of this. I know it's supposed to be T-sided, so they're not out of the woods quite yet, but they're making an actual competition out of this map from BetBoom. It's a nice revival, and probably off the back of the 1v2 we witnessed the round prior.
Yeah, man. Astutely put. Very, I kind of zoned out, not going to lie.
That's all right.
But I'm sure you did a great job, Maniac.
Thanks,
I
brother.
trust everything you say.
Your approval means a lot to me.
I like this play through middle as well, when they just able to get this kill eventually on a ZywOo, stop him harassing as he gets forced out by the Molotov. Ooh. What does that mean?
Do I have a pass for the F word here, or like what else? What's the policy on that?
It's the F word.
That is. I don't want to get anybody in trouble, you know. That's all.
So Spinks and flameZ, they're the ones with the guns. And once again, ZywOo wants to try and fight middle. And he's going to get away with absolute murder. How does he do it? Like, with an AWP is one thing, with an M4, fine, but swinging mid-wide with a 5-7 and nailing the opener, it's a job well done from ZywOo.
And I kind of like the attitude. I like that he's dual-oriented. I like that he tries. Even he is pushing his luck a little bit. The flash is good, though. Bit of a meme out of this.
It set up Spinks beautifully. But Jez, in his cool jeans, coming up through mid. Wait, Siren is the last guy standing. It was meant to be like almost like a. Have you ever seen? No, you guys went to see Peep Show. It's the wrong crowd. Never mind.
Yeah, so you got to realize.
Yeah,
who you're talking to.
I can't talk about niche British TV references.
Well, you can about Only Fools on Horses.
I was going to say Only Fools on Horses. I know that you like that one.
Or
I watch the IT crowd. Does that?
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to be. I don't even. What one's the IT crowd?
Are you trying turning it on and off again?
I'm really bad with those ones. What's the one with the guy who says Bazinga?
Were you asking me about an English TV
No, I
reference?
don't think this is English.
Oh, no,
this Sheldon or whatever.
Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, Big Bang Theory.
I hate that show.
I always get them too confused.
It's the worst sitcom I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That's why
I don't know the type of people who find that funny.
No,
how to enrage an entire community.
I don't know. I only
live
watch
on air.
bits of it.
Screw
It seems garbage. Like,
It's garbage.
Yeah. No, I like that take. Let us know. What do you think?
I'm rewatching Seinfeld now. That was a show.
Yeah. People say I'm like Kramer. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
Okay, nice.
You're the H-man. ZywOo's 5-0 in opening duels. By the way.
He's going for it again. flameZ, good flash for him. Trade from Siren, but ZywOo is here with the silencer. Dances away. Show him how we do it in south of France.
You're Swiss, though.
You're Swiss, though.
flameZ, they're out. They're past him. And he can't hold the line. Chiron's getting aggressive with it. Poking holes in them. Like a French cheese.
That's Swiss cheese, you absolute bellend.
Oh, hang on.
They did the thing again.
They did the switcheroo. And now Vitality is completely out of luck. The bomb plan is going to come through. Apex is going to know it's not on the B side, but then they're completely lost on it. It's really hard to come back from.
This might be a table smash moment.
Let's have a look. He's already pre-angry on the camera.
Yeah.
He's pre-angry.
He's ready. He's getting warmed up to slab. Oh, this is why.
Lord.
Hang on. Taking it quiet. Well, what are the options? A little
He saw him.
He's got the lettuce, but does he have the mayonnaise? Oh, good damage.
He might be served a jalapeno here, Harry. And Chiron's got the bun, the cheddar, and BetBoom gets the meal. Visit us again tomorrow for only $9.99.
Have you seen that Wendy's is trying out AI? I don't even know what Wendy's is, but I saw all over Twitter.
Do you see they have you referencing the surge pricing on the...
No, but I saw that too. The surge, dude. Imagine
That's
that.
mental.
You're like
fast food restaurant. You're doing
going
surge
there
pricing.
at 6 a.m. to get like the cheap meal, and then you're reselling it at lunchtime. Stonks, baby.
Stonks. Went to a bar once. I was doing that. It's kind of an interesting experience.
Well, hey, CS did something similar back in the day, right? Where the weapon prices used to like change dynamically. That was the thing, I swear.
When was that?
I don't
Were
know,
you on
mate.
mushrooms or something?
Maybe. Hang on, wait.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
actually, I was.
What are you waffling about?
No, you were dead on, actually. I was on the mushroom.
Wasn't that a skit that we were doing, like a meme on the changes?
Maybe it was a skit. I know, man. All the days have blurred into one at this point. Mayonnaise! First man down. Sphinx is dead. Down in water. Siren, come on, man. You got this. Assumedly, he will get away with one, but no more. It's a trade back and forth round. And right now, they've been trade locked.
And they know both positions, but now it's on to Zywus to punish that rotation. He hears the drop. That's first kill easily, and Nafni was known as well. So all he's got to do is play a little safer, close the angle. flameZ, interestingly enough, has completely evacuated the A side. So that technically leaves an opening for Nafni to change. Vitality have been outplaying themselves out of clutches 3 times in a row in this half now. They've always been on the prowl in movement, not exactly knowing where to go. Now, if the plan comes through, they're once again not going to know where it is.
G2 is the ultimate content team, but I feel like Vitality, this map is, you know...
They're trying.
Giving us a little bit of content just so it's, you know, if it's another stomp like the first game. They're making it interesting for the viewers. And
uh-oh.
And now they've spread. They're playing 1-1.
Zywus got a smoke, and there's a kit on flameZ, so it's not a terrifying situation. Nafni's playing the edge with the smoke, hoping Zywus gets curious. Walks into the line and is being put down. Vitality now with 7 after a couple of circus rounds. They maintain a stabilize towards the very end and send us to an even Steven 7-5. It's not even, but it doesn't matter. I'm the caster, I say what I want.
And we're back. Second half, Team Vitality versus BetBoom for a spot in the playoffs. It's the Thursday special with Harry, Maniac, and myself, YNK, on the mic. Harry, thoughts on the first half?
Oh, it was one of the better halves I think I've ever seen, perhaps. Vitality, they did some fun stuff roaming around the map. There's been some fun, some food, all inside this surge price Wendy's meal. There you go.
Okay.
I linked it back into a conversation we had in the first half, right?
You did it. You circle back to the Wendy's, and so is Vitality circling back to middle, drawing down the Serpent into cave with the Glocks, piling up on Tyron, who handles the first one very easily. Second, absolutely beautiful from BetBoom right now.
Tyron hit him with the Wendy's nuts. Up in their face, USP here, trying to hold the line. Dancing around, he does need a bit of a helping hand, doesn't he? Oh, and apparently not. Chiron, another one. Now it's just Spinks left standing, but Spinks, not a guy to be trifled with. Down in the dark he goes, and zorte sends him packing. So a pistol round picked up pretty convincingly from the BetBoom squad.
Oh, Kyron was spectacular on that one. The amount of times he could have gotten caught off guard, but not at all. Very good movement and crosser placement to grab the first T, who was very much trying to jump every angle. He was trying to not give away that easily. You can see that's exactly what I'm talking about here. He absolutely plucks flames out of the air. Another one onto ZywOo that was disgusting. An extremely good entrance into the second half for a BetBoom.
Also, now's a good time to bring this up. If you're watching along at home, if Vitality were to win this map, that means we're going to have some folks on for an interview at the end of the game. And if you have any questions for either mezZ or Apex, you can get them in to the EPL mailbag at efg.gg email, and we'll ask them, maybe.
Maybe.
As long as they're not...
If we feel like it. If you don't, you're just sending it for no reason. But we'll probably feel like it.
We will probably feel like it. They're like Yanko's kind of passive-aggressive comments deter you from sending the questions.
If you let passive-aggressive comments deter you, you won't get far in life.
There we are. Life lessons here. Well, Vitality, they've gone passive. And now they're going aggressive. They're on the offensive. Chiron dead. And ZywOo and flameZ will get Vitality into the site. Dealing with all these trades every step of the way, it ends up in a 2v2.
There is a smoke on Sirens now. It's a question of time. No kit to be seen. I'm not exactly sure if there's even one on the site laying down. So BetBoom is going to have to find both ZywOo and Apex, but they play very defensively. They're not giving away any of their position. Just Apex now with that off angle. Of course, Apex will try to find a kill. Ooh. He's punished.
I come to regret that. zorte's switched on right now. ZywOo brings it down to this 1v1. It's a clash of the two all players and a missed shot out of zorte. Hands ZywOo the clutch, a big 4K round, and he even gets out with that free AWP.
Boy, that feels
pretty
good.
Nice if
That's
you're
pretty
ZywOo.
Cool. Force buy round, and then you go out with an AWP. Woo!
All right then, so Matthew, in your own words, is ZywOo a good player?
Yeah, he's pretty good at the game, isn't he? Right?
I think
he's got something going on.
I think there's some real potential in this guy. Well,
the way I look at it now is that I have to temper my expectations to 2024 because I've been insufferable when it comes to ZywOo. 2023, of course, the major, everything. It was my year to be an absolute dick about it. But now it's really tempered off in 2024. So I have to be patient, have to swallow the humble pill, and wait until the conversation starts again.
I don't know, I just do it every year.
Yeah. Well, you do it. Doesn't really matter if Nico is good anymore, right? You just do it.
Send all the time. But I think, that last round was great aggression from Vitality, like full-on aggression. I think we need more aggression, less passive aggression, Harry.
Just raw.
Raw.
Straight to, just a punch. No hello, no greeting, just BAM! I like that.
Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
In what context would you just open up with a straight fist to the face? Like, surely there is some words exchanged that lead to that.
No, I've pulled up to the Wendy's and the burgers are now 29 euros.
Just immediate punch.
And it's just straight to violence.
That will be 27 euro. Just
Chiron! Let's see what he can do. Oh, not much. And so that should be a bit of a labored save here from BetBoom. They're a man down in a retake. They're out of position. Maybe if they get gifted this kill, but they won't. It's a quick trade, but I don't know if this entices you to go for it. Not when you've got mayonnaise on the MP9. He can save that.
Yeah, no kit, no nothing. I think what makes Vitality pretty good on Anubis is also the fact on CT side, even with mixed buys, they find ways to find entries or make moves in the early/mid round that gives them either a man advantage or gives them good information so they can make late round rotations, right? I think they're better than most teams at that.
Yeah, they're really extremely proactive in their philosophy. Apex flashed mezzi out of B main twice. They had twice the move on A main as well with flameZ and ZywOo going for information. So
ZywOo was peeking mid every round, it felt like.
Also fair play, yeah. He had a bunch of AWPs that he used that quite a lot. Now it seems like they are poised, Harry, for
BetBoom
playoffs.
are the Vendys of like Counter-Strike teams. I actually just realized that.
May you elaborate? I like where you're going with
I don't know. I'm not really familiar that much with American fast food chains outside the big ones, but no one's familiar with BetBoom outside of like, you know, Counter-Strike connoisseurs like yourselves.
No, I think that's a very good point. What would Vitality be? Like the
Shake Shack.
I was gonna say maybe like an In-N-Out, you know, because they're very talked about. They're flashy.
Yeah,
but I've never had it.
Not as widespread.
Okay.
I don't think. Or they could be, I don't know. FaZe would be 5 guys.
Okay, yeah. Because there's 5 of them.
Right. That's what they have. That's so distinctive, right? They're 5.
Unlike all the other teams.
But also, they're just good. They're just good, man. You can't argue with the 5 guys.
And they're also all guys.
Because they outnumber you.
Get out.
Who else is there? What would Navi be? Navi would be Popeyes.
Any chain that went through a D change recently?
No, Navi would be Popeyes because they're like whatever, but then they have the chicken sandwich all out of nowhere, which is lit. So that's them winning the major.
Okay,
you know? No one expects that, but they have this one good thing.
Who's like the Burger King?
Oof.
You guys take it home. I'm not really.
It's like a big name, but also they're like
G2.
Not the best. Yeah,
G2.
G2 is the Burger King.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who's McDonald's.
It would have to be like a real established team for a long time.
Yeah. Have to get back to you on that.
We're circle bag. Let's do a mailbag about it.
Yeah, we need to. That's what we do on the board when we need to fill. We have an S tier of teams / fast food chains. Although we probably aren't allowed to talk about them, but
we've already mentioned fair brands.
Probably cost
cross that line.
Millions, actually, I think is the number we're looking at. Well, we'll deal with that in our own time. Siren goes for a little peek over here at main. ZywOo was just holding that angle, so it's a good thing he didn't go any further. But there is this layered, soon to be a triple setup over here towards A for BetBoom. You've got Zorte on a quick rotate through middle.
But also look at, you know, that's all the only thing they have, sort of a lean towards A, but they're so passive. And Vitality, with each piece of utility, they get more information, right? They're patient. I was expecting some sort of re-aggress. He knows there's not an op on the other side. There it is.
They learned about it the hard way. And so that slight lean over towards A already has... Oh! One man missing! Siren dead now too! Third shot will just sail past them from ZywOo, but it's a very clean round out of Vitality. This one is no contest.
Nope. That second shot from ZywOo really sealed the deal, though Yanker's right. The info game and the gradually eating away the map control from BetBoom, then the curiosity, of course, as they try to go for information. ZywOo punishes immediately, but the second one is just at this point in time outright. Stop it, it's already dead.
I mean, also they had a smoke. If you really want to cross there, why don't use the smoke and then, or maybe use the smoke to bait them, to use more utility, try to re-aggress mid at that time, re-clear mid, right, while you have A blocked.
Well, now BetBoom's back's firmly against the wall, 11-6. Well, I would
Jeans
like to call
down.
Absolutely. And now it's not even a half buy, it's two players with nothing to show for in terms of money. Zorte, Magnones with nothing after this round, if that were to be a loss with CD Info playing.
Also, what is this? Why did two guys buy everything and three guys are on pistols?
Because sometimes you just cannot make a decision.
What are we
so
doing?
you don't.
Where, I don't know, maybe they should have a timeout at least. I feel like there hasn't been that many timeouts. Like, this is the sort of lack of discipline, lack of macro management that I'm talking about. Of course they're going to win the round because that's just the curse of the casters.
Vitality's got something to say about it. Zywoo with the lurk punishes Nafany. And from this point on, feels like Vitality can just ride it out calmly. Maybe once a little bit of a fake plan situation. That's not even needed. Siren way too willing to engage in the duel here, gets put down by Spinks, and Zywoo's going to close. Vitality on 12, Harry. They're one round away from securing playoffs here in Pro League.
They are right there, and they're on the cusp of doing it cleanly over the BetBoom squad here. A convincing series of maps put forward from Team Vitality. And I want to echo something I said earlier on. If you have any questions for Mezi or Apex, they're the two that we're going to have with us in the interview after this game. You can go ahead and send them in to eplmailbag@efg.gg, and who knows, maybe we'll ask them. I've already got Chad, one of the best guys going through
just in life.
Yeah,
a really great guy. Great
possibly
guy to be
even
around.
the best guy in the world.
Ooh. Well, I don't know. I think that would be the guy who invented surge pricing.
Yeah, think about all the money he's made / lost at any one time. Well, here we are, little jump up. Siren. BetBoom are trying to show us they've got a bit more fight left in them, and right now it's Siren doing it all, but he is cut down shy of the 4K. Zorte coming in on a backstab here. They've got no idea, so goodbye, Flames. Good night. Goodbye. And he even turns around to go deal with Spinks. Wasn't able to do so, but it's a tall task in this 1v3.
Probably toss that AVP away. There we go. Yoink.
Oh.
Bit of housekeeping work from Spinks. Spots Chiron. Oh, that's a great tap. Wait, hold on a second. Now, we might consider the idea of a possibility of a clutch. Never mind. Manilia's with the right position. No, I see. I do it now. I just say Manilia's now. He's the silent J.
Mayonnaise.
Roped me in.
Mayonnaise.
Damn it. There's just something about Spinks on Anubis. I can't really put my finger on it.
Is that a theme?
Just works for him so well, the map.
It does. Nice
If he does a sick play on this at the major, they should put instead of a graffiti, like a giant Sphinx statue.
You almost said a Sphinx, right?
Yeah,
you wanted
a
to say a
giant
Sphinx.
Sphinx statue
a giant
off
Sphinx.
in the distance. Maybe there is one. There's pyramids.
No,
Pyramids,
well, yeah, you
definitely.
do it, and then you just, when he has the round, you say, "Who cares about the pyramids? It's all about the Sphinx."
That's fire. Yanko, like once every season, you come through with a banger that I back pocket and I reserve, possibly even for the major.
yeah.
Yeah, now you do grand finals anyway, so.
Well, you know,
that's the
I mean,
moment
what can I
use
say,
it,
right?
You know?
Like that's
At least some of my work makes it to the major.
That's fire. All right, BetBoom. Do they have much more in the tank? Nafany, one and done over in middle, but it's a big one to have found. Zywoo dead, and this trade over towards B main keeps things even. Now Chiron continues to come through with the aggro. He's going to post himself up down in lower.
Ooh, he's going to cross that. He's crossing it. Apex with the move. Chiron has no idea, but he's also not showing any parts of... Now he's going to be on to Apex to be a little bit of a hunt situation. Does he go and clear cave? And it's a timings game as well with Zorte. He spots flames. That's the bomb right there. Staying alive, flames. You got the package.
Good smoke. Oh, but won't matter. Chiron spams them through it, and now this B main flank is arriving. Messi might need to come and help out here. This is a pretty tall order for Apex. Oh dear. And as he places the big order, BB hit him with the serve. This is a Wendy's. They will not let him in. 1v3, and he's dead on that first fight out towards B main. So the gap is closing.
I mean, you can see the frustration coming out of Apex, and I understand it because it felt like they, in multiple iterations of this round, had a good advantageous position. But the chaos that BB threw at them feels like Vitality never really took the time to stabilize and say, okay, this is how we close this round. That's how we do it from now on. Apex had a really good position, good timing on the B side. He didn't really make anything out of it, and I understand his impatience.
If I have a place, that's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. It's like finally he makes a sick individual play and like everything falls apart around him and they can't win the round because of it. This is like when you order, like you get in the drive-in, you order the food, but you don't want to eat in the car, like you're driving home to eat it, and you get there and you see that they messed up the order. Like that's what happened to Apex.
Can you go through a drive-thru on a horse?
I assume you can.
Is there any laws there? Because that would be
problem
awesome.
is,
would you eat on the horse?
You wouldn't be able to reach the cashier, like the, you know, it would
what
be
if
from
it's a small
ergonomically.
horse?
What if it's a pony?
So like a pony.
Yeah.
That's
Or like a little, maybe like a little mule.
a mule.
Or a donkey.
Or a donkey. Other breeds of horses are available. Dude, that'd be awesome. If anyone has a horse.
What percentage of the audience do you believe
there must be
actually has a
someone
horse?
must have a horse watching. Let us know. Send us a picture of your horse at a Wendy's for a chance to win a prize. Nafany over here in middle. Only the one and done. He's not horsing around his flames. Back in the saddle here as they find their way in a 4-on-4.
But good re-aggress on mid from BB this time around. Finding some information. This will allow for a flank if Mayonnaise decides to do so.
Oh, but they hit already. The timing is in Vitality's favor. The B side is completely empty right now. So I was going to put down the mollies, shut off any possible rotation. You see Zorte is forced to respect it, but Manio is coming in quite quickly from behind. He's going to have unsuspecting. That's not true because flameZ is on the case.
Oh, the Jazz got cooked. Chiron pushing for, he gets killed.
Runs in, but ZywOo with the reply, and that is the hard buffer stop that puts a stop to this BB comeback. ZywOo dead. Zorte with the reply. Hang on a second. This one still has legs on it. flameZ repositions through this smoke. Trying to spot out Zorte, but it's been aggression. That's what's worked for BetBoom here, so it keeps coming in. Time is running low, and Zorte replies with the 1v3.
Damn, that was good from Zorte. And I was unsuspected as well. ZywOo here forcing the duel. He gets put down immediately. And then the intuition from Zorte knowing that very likely someone is right behind that smoke. It's a very usual position to be in. Finds the second kill with only a handful of seconds on the clock. flameZ is feeling pushed a little bit, stressed a little bit, and he has to make the mistake. Zorte is keeping BetBoom alive on this map of Anubis. And would you look at this, Vitality with a partial purchase into this 2 AKs. They're going to have to let the fire speak, the skill make the declaration here as ZywOo tries to go for an opening.
AKs on ZywOo's pings though.
Kind of like it.
Those are the race horses of Vitality, the stallions.
The Mustangs.
What would that make Mezzy then, Harry?
If you say donkey, I'm walking out.
No, he's not a donkey. I would never do him like that.
He's the workhorse. He's the guy who does the dirty work. Come on, man. Need to be faster on these.
The workhorses plow the hardest, so let's see what's going on over here in main as they go walking into this Nafany Siren setup. They get past both players convincingly, sacrificing 1 for 2. It's a worthwhile trade here for Team Vitality. ZywOo trying to break open this site with the AK, and there's that other hero gun coming into fruition. This time there should be no clutch for BetBoom. Might have been a crazy 1v3 for Zorte to keep the dream alive. But there's no mayonnaise left. He'll get spammed out as Vitality move into the playoffs. Convincingly done, putting a stop to the comeback here. They all breathe a collective sigh of relief as this one is kicked down to the wayside, and they sail into those playoffs.
Nice little 2-0 for them, booking a spot in the playoffs. We'll have a couple of days now before their final game.